The town of Pittsfield is suing the village of Howard over Howard's plan for an annexation of several acres in that town. The town of Pittsfield filing the lawsuit earlier this month in Brown County Court, alleging the property is neither adjacent nor close to Howard's boundaries and is illegal. According to the complaint, the 39-acre parcel, this is off County Highway U, is 1.5 miles from the nearest boundary line. No one lives on the land. The village of Howard passed an ordinance last month moving forward with its plan. The village says it is allowed under state law. The town of Pittsfield is seeking a declaratory judgment to stop the annexation. Well, coming